Our specific building at 33 King has been on rent strike for 14 months now, just over a year. Our building has the most above guideline increases in the city of Toronto that have been approved by the Landlord Tenant Board. It's really hard for folks to just get by, and we hear the stories and we know what our neighbors are going through, and we're going to keep fighting until they get fixed.
Yeah.
That's our goal. A lot of people will say we're a community within a community because we're about 400 units, 1,000 people living there. And we all pretty much know each other because of this struggle against our landlords.
We've got people living in rent-controlled buildings that are seeing above guideline increases again and again.
They don't want to do the repairs in the unit. They want to do the things where they can apply for the above guideline. So
what we're seeing is the rules that have been written by liberals and conservatives have set it up so that corporate landlords can rip off tenants, can exploit tenants.
We've been overwhelmed by how many people have reached out because they're going through the same conditions.
If the rents keep on rising the way they are, if we keep on getting gouged the way we're getting gouged, we don't know where we're going to end up because there's nowhere else to go.
I've always admired Jagmeet Singh. I feel like he's one of us. I see all the things that he's doing for communities all across this country and how invested he is and what the needs are of people as Canadians. And I see someone like Pierre Poilievre, I feel like he's a puppet. He's just dressed up, trying to impress his friends. It's a big divide right now happening with the ultra rich and people who are just don't have, and the haves and have-nots, and that's not something I want to see happen in Canada.
We've got to change the rules to protect these folks, the tenants, people, families, young people. They have to be protected. Like governments that have let you down.
Yes.
You've got big corporations, big corporate landlords that are going after you, taking advantage of you. And you are showing that people can come together and fight back.
Yeah.
Right? People can come together and fight back.
Yeah.
And you're also showing that like change isn't from one person. No. Change is from a team, right? People coming together to say better is possible, and you give me hope. Seeing you, right? You let me know that change is possible.
Yeah.
We can change things.
Yeah.
We can change the rules to make sure we take on the corporate greed and protect people.
Yeah.
So thank you for what you do. You inspire me. Yeah. What I see here is hope. I see those that have been living with the impacts of corporate greed and governments who have abandoned them. And despite that, when you were faced with the question of whether you were willing to fight for one another as much as you were willing to fight for yourself, you chose to fight for one another. We cannot allow those in power to divide us. Change is possible. I believe it.